I started with this video, ladies and gentlemen, because I see that many envoys behind the subject, they don't understand what is going on. I bring it to you. I started with this video by San Michael message to the world, and they put me in the charge to send it to you because you don't understand what you're saying. I bring it to you evidence.
My beautiful, high magnification sun footage. So magnified it won't even come close to fitting in the frame. You can literally see the texture of the sun. The sun is not a ball of fire. And it's definitely not 93 million miles away. The reason you can feel its warmth is because it's close. If this doesn't wake you up, nothing will. God's word is true. Read Genesis chapter 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring it to you. First, I started with this part here because they're talking about Antichrist. I started with this part here.
Diverse stories of the Antichrist won't stop punctuating our world. While many of them might be untrue, at least one is bound to be true. That one, today, will be the focal point of our video. HRM King Charles. Watch this video till the end to learn all about this phenomenon. Reading the Bible.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring it to you information which is they don't understand what is coming to happen. According to the information, Antichrist cannot go forward in the world before I bring mission of the God in the earth. Antichrist coming after my mission in the earth, not before. So I bring it to you evidence in 2023 what you're facing if you carry on this mission. I bring it to evidence.
Jesus Christ and Antichrist are complete opposites. How do people confuse this? I have no clue. The Bible is never vague on these issues. Third, the writer represents the victorious gospel. Fourth, the writer represents false religion. Again, the true gospel and false religion are complete opposites. How are people confusing these two? This tells me Satan is clearly at work trying to confuse people about who this writer is. The views people hold are on complete opposite ends. And these are the views people hold and discuss. Now I'm going to tell you they're all wrong. I'm going to share with you who he really is. Are you ready? He is the end-time prophet. Jesus calls him Elijah the prophet. He is the forerunner to Christ's second coming. We studied in Revelation 5 that Jesus takes the scroll from God the Father, which is sealed with 7 seals. The scroll is the right to judge the earth. Once those seals are open, the judgment begins. So at the very beginning, when Jesus is about to kickstart end-time events, Jesus breaks the first seal, and this writer is immediately sent out. His job is twofold. Number 1 is to prepare the church for the rapture. Number 2 is to conquer the world for Jesus.
You received this information, gentlemen. This is the last information I'm sending to the United States Joe Biden and UK government, because you don't understand about the before mark of the beast, satanic operation, which is Antichrist, come landed in the earth, this mission of the white horse coming to bring to the world news, wake up call, and bring conquer the world by peace or by force. I bring for Europe two sides, peace or force, what I'm speaking to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, my first message, if UK not stand up and take my information, number one, I send into the UK government what is going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first information I sent to all of you. Received that. This is number one. I am not only sending this message, but according to information I have, they sending this message to you. But I bring to you evidence of this coming. Give me 1 second. Listen to this. According to information, NASA chief gives serious warning about the major solar storm to hitting the Earth.
The astronomy community has learned a lot more about these damaging processes on the sun's surface because of this unprecedentedly comprehensive view of the event. However, NASA has been keeping track of these solar flares and storms for a while and has discovered that the energy they unleash is vastly more than that of any nuclear bomb on Earth. According to the space agency, the explosions called solar flares are capable of releasing as much energy as 1 billion 1 megaton nuclear bombs. A solar storm might prove fatal. Every time a new solar storm barrels through space toward Earth, we read about it in the headlines because we all know about it, we have read about it, and we are aware of it. But how harmful might a powerful solar storm be? You can be...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a subject I bring to you, mission of the White Horse writer coming. So this information must go to many parts to receive that this is the false coming of the Antichrist. According to the Bible, ladies and gentlemen, coming of the Antichrist, they making the mark of the beast. I bring it to you evidence here. This is not going to happen in this time. I send it to you message, gentlemen. This is not going to happen in this time, in this generation, because this generation already White Horse has been called, which is the White Horse writer, is in the earth. His name is Ghasem Yar Ahmadi, and they call in the angel of the God, which is the here I bring it to you evidence, they call Elijah coming to the earth. And before Elijah coming to the earth, the spirit of Elijah, which is a God gift to me to send it to many parts to know that before space, according to this man, this is not false information. NASA chief worry about serious warning about the major solar storm. But I can say NASA gives serious warning about atomic explosion coming, not solar storm. I bring to you evidence this atomic nuclear explosion coming. So we are not too far because of the mission of the White Horse. Because the mission of the White Horse is coming by angel of the God, we are not too far from this. There is no room, ladies and gentlemen, for Antichrist in this generation to take over, because I did send in before to all of you to know that I must take over before any operation, before any army, before any country take over. According to this man, I bring it to your evidence. I must take over before they attacking this. Before they attacking this. Because this is coming in 2023, ladies and gentlemen. And this will take over according to information I have, because this man is released in third war, according to information. And I understand, because I am in Canada, they will bring first country in the world in 2023, government of Canada. I don't know, government of Canada or their parliament, whoever choosing the government, their country, those people, they are in trouble in their country. Because what is coming, it is the international world breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, what is coming to happen. So because I am not in Russia, I am not in, you can say, United States, God released in this to first country I am. If I am, basically, I bring it to your evidence. This information, Revolution 6, 4 horsemen come in, writer of the first horseman, he bring attack to the UK, he bring attack to United States. If this information not be raised before Antichrist be raised, because we are talking about, ladies and gentlemen, time of the Sodom and Gomorrah, which is happening here, time of Sodom and Gomorrah.
While many of them might be untrue,
this is Sodom and Gomorrah happened in time of the Pharaoh, because Pharaoh was one of the most powerful, you can call magic, demonic connection by the satanic operation, give power to the Pharaoh. They was able to do exactly what Moses did, and they did. But finally God attacked and destroyed the Pharaoh and land of Pharaoh, and destroyed everything they have. And Pharaoh went to his knees and to his forehead and fall, and finally he lost everything he had. So we are time of that time today we are facing. I'm talking about country cooperate with the Antichrist operation, not raising me. That country is in trouble. So I bring it to your evidence, ladies and gentlemen, again. I bring it to your evidence again, ladies and gentlemen. Prophecy of Nostradamus already has been sent. China, Russia must come together, and China will go side of the Russia because of these people here. You see these people behind the picture? Because Putin understand what he doing. He pulled the China to his side to save the China. And Putin know that he is able to save the China land by pulling like magnetic power from space, China to the Russia. This is not Putin, this is a God. I bring it to evidence. This is a God. God doing this, not Putin. God pulling China but magnetic space power, pulling the China to the Russia to come one operation, because already Mr. Putin have knowledge and wisdom what is coming to happen in about future not by these people, by angel of the God. He have knowledge. He know 100% angel will attack and bring Sodom and Gomorrah, because he pulled the China to this picture. You can see that all the saints, all the prophets sitting behind the Putin statue, and Putin pulled the China to his side, and this is a victory for China, because Russia know that what he doing. He don't want China fall. He raised the China, because these people raised in the China. These people raised in the China. These people coming to raise the China because China took over, China take a step to the Russia. And this information to you, Joe Biden, to know that I don't talking about you are in the end of the United States, but you must believe, Joe Biden, there is something coming in the United States, is coming international, breaking world news, every world have seen in the history what happening in United States. I bring to you, Mr. Evidence, I did told you flood coming, to tsunami coming, and multiple all that is happening right now. But Joe Biden, this message directly to you and those team behind you, you listen to this very, very carefully. One more time, so I bring it to you. NASA chief gives serious warning about the major solar storm coming. I don't say that. I say NASA must give warning about serious nuclear atomic coming, hydraulic bomb they're raising from space. I bring to you evidence.
Has learned a lot more about these damaging processes on the sun's surface because of this unprecedentedly comprehensive view of the event. However, NASA has been keeping track of these solar flares and storms for a while and has discovered that the energy they unleash is vastly more than that of any nuclear bomb on Earth.
Nuclear bomb on Earth. And this is a NASA chief. It's not somebody from backyard, his house, he sent in this message. This is a NASA chief. Wisdom and knowledge. They know already this is coming to happen. So put a solar storm, blackout, electricity is nothing but what is coming to happen. This information to you, Joe Biden, United States, special to your team behind, which is you know that who you are behind the Joe Biden, black culture. So far you did carry on. This information must go to the international world news and must world receive that and understand what is coming to happening. It is coming Soddom and Gomorrah, Mr. Nobody can stand front of this power coming from space, which is already descended. Space technology, like NASA chief, they send the message already.
Earth. According to the space agency, the explosions called solar flares are capable of releasing as much energy as a 1 megaton nuclear bomb.
Billion nuclear bomb, which is I bring it to you here, evidence before happening. Yellowstone and this nuclear atom. This is what I understand, ladies and gentlemen. We are one step far to this man here. I bring it to your evidence. 1 billion hydraulic bomb. We are one step far. We are not too far. I bring it second. This is second command. I bring it to your first command. We are not too far to this man till attack from space. And when this man say attack, they are going to bring your land on the dust. You don't believe it, but I prove to you in 2023. Everywhere be ashes, dust, building fall, bridge become dust, building become ashes. What is coming to happen? So they put me in the charge to send into you who you are behind this information I'm sending to you. You be first country to bring in your country under this Soddom and Gomorrah, because you must believe you cannot walk out from this attack. Number one, they bring major to tsunami, earthquakes, to making exactly like atomic bomb happening to one province or one city or one country. Number two, they are bringing atomic explosion, ladies and gentlemen, 2023. Because I tell you one more time, there is no room for Antichrist when God gave 666 to the Antichrist satanic operation, but God gave 777 to the writer of the White Horse before second coming of Christ coming. And this writer of the White Horse have two things to do before Antichrist raise, because he did defeat the Antichrist in the space. He completed the dragon on the shame and defeated the dragon in the space, and he win the war in this generation. I bring it to you one more time.
The judgment begins. So at the very beginning, when Jesus is about to kickstart end time events, Jesus breaks the first seal, and this writer is immediately sent out. His job is twofold. Number one is to prepare the church for the rapture. Number two is to conquer the world for Jesus.
According to the Revelation 6, first white horse coming, Quran has given to him to beat, conquered and conquer the earth. So this is the information I'm sending to you. There is no room, ladies and gentlemen, for Antichrist in this generation we are today. First writer of white horse must take over. Antichrist coming after century, generation after, when mission of the white horse be fulfilled in the earth. God is not allowing Antichrist to raise in this generation. I am telling you today. Because subject is that, gentlemen, if you carry on mission of the Antichrist and carry on 666, consequencing what I am bringing to you, and I can tell you before happening, Soddom and Gomorrah to your country you are, ladies and gentlemen. Because this information coming to the world breaking news, all the world will receive that. Who is the 777ghasem God give writer of the white horse, which is the Quran has given to him as king. So king or no king, but I can tell you only one thing. Subject, ability of this writer of white horse, which is I am sending to all of you, directly from sky, from space God side, to bring biggest super volcano. I bring evidence to you in 2023 by angel of the gods, biggest nuclear atomic explosion happening into the security building or to the defense intelligence army or to one country. All they run away and make dust, ashes. They call ghost city we raising. And this ghost city coming from here, ladies and gentlemen. When they appearing, they call we bring ghost city to your country. Because they are ghosts. And they are nuclear atomic explosion, especially this angel. If you look deep here, ultimate power they give to him. You can see that sign of the sword of cross behind the subject. He's number one. I bring it to you number two. So this angel coming for final decision behind my information in 2023. If it's not happening, you must believe it is on the way to happening. And this information must go to the world news. We are ready witness to this video I am sending to all of you. All the world must receive that. We sending to Joe Biden, United States, and his team, especially Joe Biden maybe will be taken down to the next life. Not maybe, I can tell you yes. If he continue, Joe Biden will be taken down to next life. But it's not important, but most important those behind the Joe Biden operation costing that, they are facing this, ladies and gentlemen. I bring it to you again back. They are facing this. They are facing this. So Space God side want to you understand there is no room in this generation for Antichrist, and God is not do mistake. You must believe when God told writer of the white horse must win the earth, you must cooperate, which is with the writer of white horse. Two people coming behind it. This writer of white horse, which is two people, is already give the warning to the earth. And one is the spirit in the sky of the white horse writer, and one is the I am here, connected to the sky, speaking to all of you to know that. Because you must believe if you use your intelligence, you are going to come cry in the news. But this time, you must believe is not going to be mercy to you, because you force your way to the ends, and is not going to be merciful to you or country you are. They bring in Soddom and Gomorrah to that country you are today, costing this by carrying on game, by carrying on your game. So my duty to send in, because I did told I am charging Canada, and Canada you must believe coming to pay me directly, as I told, a few $100 billion, or Canada pay to this man, according to information, at least few $100 trillion in 2023. If it's not happening, you'll be surprised what is coming to happening. Nobody believed that Canada facing Fort McMurray, but from up of the blue sky attack and Fort McMurray is. We are talking about emergency coming, ladies and gentlemen, from sky, and not many people know that. Not many people have clue what is coming to happening in the ground, especially to those countries I did told I am charging you. So subject again, I bring it to you, Joe Biden, United States, and those behind the Joe Biden. If you don't wake up in this 2023 from this month, March, you must believe April can be late, because they will attack you, United States government. They bring Sodom and Gomorrah to this building of Antichrist. You must believe what I'm saying to you. Biggest atomic explosion to that city they raise, the people flying out the window to run away from window, but they cannot run away from window, because from 100 meter, how they can, not 100 meter, for 20 meter or 30 meter building, how they can run away from security building to that Antichrist temple. So I bring it to your evidence, ladies and gentlemen, one more time. If I don't go forward in 2023 from March, because my limit was March. Actually, I'll be honest to you, January, February, my limit was that. But God force, you know that nobody can stand front of God force. God force to I bring in these two people together here. Let me bring it back to you.